we go, here we go. Back.
Now Brown. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
It's a loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
On 2.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Behind.
Now, Burrow.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
11. Can.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Behind.
They'll run here with the rookie. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
11. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Burrow here on 2nd down.
38-yard line.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Line. 12. 180.
Here's Brown. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Gotta go.
2nd and 5.
11 MT take.
A gain of
11 MT
5
take.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 1, ready?
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
That's Burrow. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens'
11.
six-yard line.
Burrow to throw. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Robinson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Gun. Start. Wide 80. Start.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. Pushed by Higgins, who makes the grab. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And he was labeled as a playmaker coming out of college, Mike, and after what's his first catch of his career, it's pretty easy to see why.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. And they are facing a 2nd and long. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow working in the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. Got room past the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd and 8.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Right, 80.
Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
2nd down. Jackson. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
And the Baltimore first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Baltimore first down.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now, Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens move out front. It's 9-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Off the play fake. Here, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
2nd down. Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 1, ready?
3rd and long.
What? Here we go. Sahad. 11, 11, 11. Sahad.
To throw is Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Oh, we're ready?
On play action, here's Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Play action now, Jackson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
On 2, ready?
Carry here for Brown. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. Sahad.
Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Modest gain.
Sahad.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Warren.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Mitchell. And he is out of bounds. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side. Here's Mitchell. Finding room to the 20. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
It's a gain of 33.
A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Forced out wide, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Here we go. Big 13.
They go play action for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff running right. And he's is going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 33, here's second and 6.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Right 80.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 9.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Mitchell. They'll bring this up to the 22. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll try and run right on the option. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Get set. 11. 180.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Here we go.
At the 39-yard line.
11. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
11, Mike.
Burrow here on second down. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Eleven, 11, Thomas. Here we go. Sahad. 11, 12. 11, MT, take. 11,
a first down throw for Burrow. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Gun.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass caught left side by Fan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just set.
On first down, Burrow flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
Here we go.
And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
12.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And a Raven first down.
Go.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. Oh, yeah. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Ravens 29, Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On one, ready? Let's get set. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
To Chase Brown.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Catch one side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
At the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.